Yes, thank you so much, and we shall continue from here. And if you're new here, my name is Ronnie Altaire, aka Afroboy Tex, and I'm glad that you chose this particular channel. So let's get over to actually getting to work with the WakaNet Wi-Fi MiFi device. So from MTN, it will bring this device alive, and if you turn back behind, there's a sticky note and it has the information about your device. And for example, this is a model MF927U, and if you looked down, you'd among the Wi-Fi names that actually you have, you should be seeing the Wi-Fi SSID. So SSID is basically an identifier on that for the network. That's the name for the Wi-Fi. So for example, you'll be seeing MTN. Mine is MTN B0304E. So yours could be MTN something or something else, or it could be the same. I guess it is random. And then the Wi-Fi key is just right there. The next, so you have to click here, and I want to connect automatically whenever I switch it on. We want to put this off. Maybe let me just put this off for now. So you put in the Wi-Fi key. Since this is the first time I'm putting this, so I haven't set, or you haven't set any particular key so far. So they give you a startup key, which is going to be Y2 main, Y2 UY84 QEG4. So this is main. Let me continue. So by default, when you activate your SIM card, after registering a SIM card, it comes with a box inside. Automatically the 15 GB that comes along with the MiFi is actually activated, and this is basically a recommendation, a trick that you want to do. Please, when you activate your SIM card, first insert it in a feature phone, not a smartphone. A feature phone are those small phones that actually are not smart, those button phones that I'm talking about. Those are the feature phones I'm talking about, not the smartphone. First put it in the feature phone. Then after putting it in the feature phone, make sure that you can do basic commands, so basic MTN commands, like *131, *165 if you've registered on MTN mobile money, because that number usually starts with 039, and you can use it to do other businesses besides MTN internet. Yes. So let's just try this out. For example, let's check if this is working, the internet. So let me just type in food. I like testing with food. Boom. So that means our internet is working. So to go to the web interface, you simply look down where you see device manager, on the sticky note of the device manager website, HTTPS. So just type in the browser 192. Mine is going to be 192. I guess it's the same for all devices. Just type in 192.168. This is basically the local IP address on one that you can connect to. Oops, I need to make this now a real website. Let me just recopy this. That I can do HTTPS. Okay. Oops. Why is this refusing? Let me do HTTP instead of HTTPS. I believe it's HTTP because this is not secure. Let me change, but that doesn't make sense at all. Let me just retype this in here. Oops, it doesn't work. Okay, there's something I'm not doing right. Let me check for something shortly. CMD, I could do IP config, and my address and the default gateway. This is what I'm trying to check. Yes, so it's the one. Should be 192.168 that is serving me, and this is a default gateway, and this is 192. This is now my current laptop address, and this is the subnet mask. So this should be, I should be able to fit this directly in the browser. Let me copy this once again, paste it in here. Okay, I don't know what I was doing wrong, but now it has come. You could just type in 192.168.11.1.1, and the password is actually given down there. By default is admin, so type in admin, click on login. Okay, let me update this since I had this already, I think, with another router. So you have to accept their privacy policy to be able to continue. So as you can see, this is the interface. So the interface kinda classy, and it's cool. It's not so complicated, and yeah, I like it. Wow, it tells you the SSID name, and here it gives you the structure. It's on LTE, long-term evolution. It's basically 4G plus, and then the signal strength, the connection status. I have an unread SMS. You are welcome to the account details. As you can see, this I've just activated this. I've just moved into this, and it's actually 21:43. So this is the right time that this message has come in a few minutes back. So as you can see, these are my details. And you can modify the login password. For example, you can change the password here. You could do, for example, the current password is, let's change this. The current password is YW2. So you copy this from behind, UY84QEG4. This is mine. So let me set a new one. This says current password is incorrect, something not right. Oh, sorry, this is actually the admin password. So let's modify the admin password. Yes, this is the admin password to access the router interface, and the current password is admin, which is already have here. So I can change this to something else. And it will bring you a success, and update this. So when you log in, you'll need to put this password from your wireless network. When you need to put this password different from my wireless network password. So yeah, that's it. And let's check. Here it shows the number of users. For example, it is 1. The battery level. For example, if I want to change this name from MTN B something to my to customize it. Let me go to the home page and see how I can change this. For example, it is LTE, it is on. Download speed gives you the download and upload speeds. As you can see here, they keep changing according to the network signal. So if I went to Wi-Fi settings, for example, I should be able to change the SSID name. Yes, so this is the SSID name. I want to change it to something like I could just say my MiFi. You could just say my MiFi, something like this. And the security mode, you want to leave this at WPA or this one. These are strong security encryptions that you want to use, but you might want to put it at open, you never know. But I trust that you want to keep your internet secure and safe from intruders, so you want to leave the default one. Maybe the password, you already set it, I don't want to display it. And the maximum session number, by default it is showing 32. And as I said, I would recommend you to do, I think, at least 10 devices. And because it cannot support up to 32, but due to the problem of overheating and something like that, draining the battery, I would want you to put a number that is manageable, that is around 10. So click apply. So all connected devices will need to reconnect. So basically, because you're changing the SSID name, and that's the reason why you would want to reconnect again. So, and we need to press here. Before we press, let's change the password too. Let me display the current password. This is the current password. Let me change it to something that is easy to remember. I can say MTN Home MiFi. MTN Home MiFi. Let me just change to that. Then let me apply the settings. This can take a little bit of seconds, but I believe it's loading. So as you can see, it automatically disconnects and it says success. So what you need to do now is to reconnect again. So when you click on it, you'll see that the name is still actually MTN PO, something like that, but you still have here my MiFi, probably because this hasn't recognized. So what you need to do, let me first switch off the Wi-Fi, then switch it on again, and now it should be able to recognize only my MiFi. It's not coming. Yes, probably it's here now. So that was just a memory issue, and as you can see, this is now my current setting for my MiFi, because this is, I changed the name already. So now you need to reconnect again with the same password, which is MTN Home MiFi. Next, you can choose press now. But since you're connecting to your own device, it's secure and safe, so there's no need. So it has reconnected again, so I can reload this browser. So boom. So let me update this. So remember, we changed the password for admin, and it's now something else. So this is my current password. Boom, and I'm in. Yes. So some other information that you could leverage: signal strength. The BMs are actually 94, which is somehow good. And MSI, the AIM of the device, Wi-Fi coverage. It can pass through wall mode, so it is really strong. And here you can see the phone book, advanced settings, SMS, and a QR code right besides it. Yeah, I believe it is something to look out for. And yeah, if you want auto people, if you checked here, it has a PC and a mobile version. So if you click on mobile, let me see what it brings. Mobile version, this is the mobile version of the website. It gives you statistics and the mode, something like this. And let me try out. Let me first go back. Is there a way this is showing you home? Let me see if I can go back. Okay, I have to change back for mobile version. So where do I get this setting from? Down here, yes, PC. Okay, yeah, we started when we were at 65, we are now at 63. This can help you also look at the percentage. And the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can actually see all devices that are actually connected on your router using a powerful tool. And yeah, and advanced settings. As you can see, you can leave this to pass through wall mode if you want to have some neighbors that you're sharing with the internet. And sleep after 10 minutes. If no one is using the Wi-Fi, let it sleep after 10 minutes so that you can save on the battery. And the router information, this is the IP address, the default, and the DHCP server you have to, and it has to be enabled. The lease time for the IPs is 24 hours, so that changes after 24 hours. And these are some settings that you could just for advanced users. Port filtering, port mapping, if you want to do some port mapping, some DMZ zone. And let's see the update. You can check the latest updates here. Then others, pin management, fast boot, restart. For example, if you clicked on restart, you can restart this. And reset, you can reset, I think, the device from here. So these are advanced settings that you don't want to tackle right now. Maybe let's go to LTE settings. The APN is by default, it comes, I think it's internet. MTN, yeah, it's internet. All these settings are by default. MTN has taken care of all these. It's an IPv4 v6 version 4 version 6. So basically that's the IP address. Versions that are allowed. Authentication is none. So these ones you don't have to worry. It's auto selection. Network is auto. Connection mode, let's see what's here. It's automatic also. Let's go back. Let's look at, okay, this is the internet settings. Let's look at the Wi-Fi settings, more about the Wi-Fi settings. So if you see the Wi-Fi settings already changed some of these things. If you see the guest SSID, you see it's disabled by default. I don't know if this is why you can enable this. You can enable this multi SSID switch. Let me see on WPS and the Wi-Fi protected setup settings. It's actually pinned to MiFi, the device. Then you see the advanced settings. The advanced settings of the Wi-Fi. So as you can see, the channel band width, the country, in Uganda, and it does all this by auto selection. You don't need to change anything. So the selection is 2.4G. That's the band that we are currently operating in, the frequency. Yeah, that's it for this video. And if there's anything I've left out, please leave it in the comment section that they can tackle. Maybe we can look at how you can actually unlock this so that you can have even an Airtel SIM card to go in here, so that you only have MTN and Air, so that you're not limited with the WakaNet. Yeah, that's it for today. and if you really like what I'm doing and what I've done there right now, please do show me with some love and subscribe. Thank you so much. Stay blessed.